Hello and welcome to Brew Tapcast. I am Tap here with a Wizard-sponsored early access Ikoria video. This video is Sultai Flashtate. So we took the original Simic Flash deck and changed it entirely, added another color, and then decided to call it something that was very similar. So really it's just Flash and Mutate. It's the basic principle behind it. There isn't really any counterspells, but we have Umari to make everything one less. If we have Cunning Nightbonder on the board, pretty much everything except for the Murderous Rider is actually downgraded to by one colorless mana, as well as Umari doing that as well. So we're looking to make these somewhat expensive things a little bit cheaper, play them at instant speed, hopefully catch our opponent off guard, because this is, this is the early access event and people don't really know what people are playing. So I don't know. Hopefully it's fun. I think it'll be exciting. Having Umari guaranteed as a turn 4 or later if we draw the lands, I feel like is actually going to make this deck a little bit less exhausting than it looks like with the mana cost. So like we put in a Dream Eater as sort of like this way to blow out combat or something like that. If we have a bunch of damage on board, we can sort of bounce some things back, or if we really need to dig for something, we can get that. But a 6-mana 4/3 isn't all that great, but if we can knock 2 mana off it and have it to be a 4-mana 4/3 with that upside, then that's pretty. Land package is pretty brutal. This is definitely a raw and untuned set of lands, but hopefully it'll get us there. We'll have to find out. But that's the deck. So let's jump into some games now. Hopefully, we'll at least get a couple wins. I don't know. Looks neat. Are we? All right. Let's get after it. Right, first opponent is tarquiniousrex. Tarquiniousrex, that's a name. Alright, I think this looks pretty good. We can't cast our Slitherwisp on curve, but otherwise we can cast pretty much anything we wanted, providing we draw another, I guess Black Source would be pretty good, so I think I'm pretty happy with this hand. And there it is. So now I'm pretty happy with everything here. Maybe we just actually leave with Watery Grave. Tap, don't need that yet. Let's see. We're against like some like... Okay. Alright, so what do we want to... We just want to play out something that allows us to, so we can play this and it won't look like we're holding anything up here. This way we have the mana for a Brineborn or a Cunning Nightbonder. I guess actually we probably should have played the Breeding Pool last turn. Because we played the Breeding Pool last turn, we could have actually done Nightpack Ambusher a little earlier. So that was
Magic
my bad.
Man. I saw some Abzan Human decks going around. I have a feeling it's that.
Yeah, with Hero. They have the white
and
black
the general.
The general and all that stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Probably
they
gonna
swing
be
here. So they're gonna swing. I think I'm gonna throw out the Cutthroat to block here. I don't really mind losing that. Yeah, I can get big, but at the same time, the Cunning Nightbonder sort of turns a lot of our other parts of the deck on. So that'll be fine here. So now if we shock in with the Breeding Pool or the Tomb, I think we go Tomb here, because then next turn, what does the Slitherwisp actually do? Draw a card. I can't believe that I didn't read that card entirely. That card is pretty bananas. Wow. 3/2, whenever we cast a flash card, we draw a card. Like, and if only they, like, discarded a card. That would be just maddening.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
I'm happy that's a 4 in this deck, so. All right, so.
I have a feeling that it's gonna turn into Dimir Flash real quick.
Yeah.
For standard.
So do we want to just drop the Slitherwisp and block the human? We think that would matter. We're going to hold, because maybe they think we have counter magic, and it's 1 damage. I mean, hey, it's not going to come down to 1 damage, right? It never does. Tarquiniousrex, you tricky person. Oh, they might have, like, Dire Tactics. That might be what they're holding up. They can just sack a human. Because this is a human, this is a human. I hate that card. They're going to do it right now, aren't they? Yep, there it is.
It's tarquinius, for the record.
Yeah, maybe. There it is. There it is. There it is. All right, so...
Doesn't feel good to be on this end of that.
Nope, it doesn't. Definitely doesn't. All right, so I think we shock, and then we can do whatever we feel like. I mean, we're killing ourselves more than they're killing us, but... I don't think it was worth playing Umari either, especially they just might dire tactics us again. It's at the beginning of your up. So what do we want to do here? Do we want to ambush her?
Only a fool stands in my way. Don't dwell on what's about to happen.
So we could Nightbond or Nightbonder? I feel like I'd rather just get down the Ambusher. Then hopefully we'll draw like a land or something like that. Yep, there's a land. Play that land. Back in. What do we need? So I think probably want to get black source or a blue source. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, let's go get ourselves a black source. Go get a swampy boy. Swamp and a turn. Get ourselves a 2/2. Flash 3/3. So put it on the Nightback Ambusher, I imagine. Although probably better to put it on the token because they're I'm more likely to jump with that or something like that. Or I guess if they're gonna kill it, if they have some sort of target removal, putting it on the Ambusher itself is better. Putting on the token would be better because then you're more likely to block with it. Or they just kill it with the -2. Oh, no, they did not, so that's fine. Us.
Is necessary.
So we can, like, Nightbond or Dirgebat if we wanted to. Pretty cool. Through combat.
Or should you wait and mutate the Dirgebat on the Ambusher to destroy Chevel?
I mean, yeah, but either way, I want to... Oh, yeah. So meaning not use the discount on this to flash in the flyer. Yeah.
No, I feel like saving for removal.
I think that's fine.
I
I like it. I mean, that gives us a reason to... we can also give our Nightpack Ambusher flying. Well, we can't do that anymore. So it's just destroy a creature, right? That's all that is?
Yeah.
Can't do anything about it, which is fine. It's interesting that that's the reason why they didn't put it on the wolf, but... So we might as well... I mean, that makes this guy... I guess we don't really care about it. Although Chevel's not really doing anything.
Does the Nightbonder make the mutate cheaper? I'm just curious.
I'm pretty sure it does, because it is an alternative casting cost, I think. So if we do this, we can't cast anything else, because nothing is a single pip. If we bounce... What do we want to do? Any bouncing here? Like, what do we want to do here? I feel like we could actually Dirgebat onto a Nightbonder and make it a 3/3, and then swing in and kill Vraska, or not kill Vraska, but kill Vraska soonish.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really worried as much about Cheville. Yeah, cast with Mutate. Let's just make sure this is the case. We're going to put it on an... Oh, it's non-human. That's the problem.
So it has to be the wolf.
It has to be the wolf, which already has a thing on it, but that doesn't really matter. It'll get bigger.
Yeah.
Wish we had a land. So we want this guy on top. We'll kill... Do we want to kill Cheville or the... What do we do here? Cheville and then attack Vraska down to 1? I think we'll do that. So let's kill Cheville. Yep. They can keep Frasco alive if they want. They're not going to. We'll pass.
Makes me happy when chat agrees with our decisions.
Yeah, that's... I totally forgot about it.
Thanks, guys. And yeah, that is nice, Magic Man, that it makes it cheaper. That kind of makes Dirge Battle way better for this deck.
Well, we got our value out of it
God.
anyways. And it looks like they're stuck on mana. We can always just bounce the token next turn, get in for 4. Or Umari.
Oh, there you go.
Well,
Some nice guaranteed removal. Well, I mean, as like protection for later.
Yeah. So do we just get Umari down to make everything cheaper? Right now we're pretty like... Well, let's see what they do. Let's see if they block. They probably won't block. Having a human for them matters. So...
I mean, that Nightbonder is great.
I don't want to cast Umari here. We have nothing expensive. I'd rather hold up some random stuff in our thing. Like that guy. Like, that guy's the worst. Like, he's literally the worst. Oh, he's super cool, though. That's fine. There's version. I get why, though, because, you never know. All right, so what do we want to do? Do we want to bounce him? Or just kill him? I think we bounce and play. We don't have 4 blue. Oh, no, yeah, okay. So we're going to go, like, blue, green, bounce.
Well...
Why would you not bounce? What?
Next time he enters the battlefield, he could... I'm just thinking, if you get a Dream... whatever his name... Dream Eater.
Not
Dream Eater, you could bring Dirgebat back.
How can I do that?
But if he... Doesn't he bring stuff back from the graveyard?
No, he surveils.
Dream Eater? Oh, right.
And he bounces things on your opponent's battle side field.
Okay.
Battlefield side. They're fabulous. All right, okay.
There you go.
Very nice. They just got mana screw. That's why they couldn't really do all that much. But
so then that brings up a good point.
What's that?
Say you cast our companion, he dies. Are we just screwed for the rest of the match?
we have one in the graveyard if we ever had any recursion, and then we have one more in the main deck.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But yeah, he dies, and that's it. You only get to cast him once. So.
Nice. No, see, you may return target non-land permanent.
An opponent controls to its own.
Oh
hand.
yeah. Okay. For some reason, I thought he recurred stuff.
This makes me want a mulligan.
Bounce.
Because we can't cast this and waiting for that. No. Looks better. We'll put a wolf to the bottom. I don't know how much better it is, but we have our mana on turn 1 with our Tron.
Oh, they're playing a Lurrus deck. Watch out. It's probably going to be life gain.
That's not cool. Although we have flyers and token generators too. What does that thing do? Oh, we're up against some jank, and I'm happy about it.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, cool. This is going to be a fun game. I think we just swamp and then flash in our Cunning Nightbonder. We could also blow them out. If they play something else on the Pious Wayfarer, we'll just blow them out with the bounce.
At least you know everything will be really small.
Yeah, except for their spells, but... Alright, that's fine. You can play your Pious Wayfarer. Yeah, we're gonna bounce.
Ooh. Should you... Oh, okay, never mind.
I mean, they can't attack or anything like that. Doesn't matter right now. So do we shock in and then keep up that guy? I think we do. So this gives us all colors. We want more blue though. So let's actually. Oh no, I need the. Oh, that's 3 black versus 2 blue. So we'll shock in Breeding Pool. Pass. Depending on what they do, we can flash in Flicker Wisp. Slither Wisp. Not Flicker Wisp. Very different card. Alright, they're just going all Enchanty boys here. Yep. They're going to gain some life. So do we sack our Slither Wisp here?
I mean, he's pretty good.
We do have 4 of them. Maybe just take out the Wayfarer. Because they could just give it protection. The Eidolon or Eidolon. So I think we're better off here. If they have some flash enchantment, then we get burned out here. But the fact that we can draw a card is pretty hot. Oh, they got us with a Deadweight. And they draw a card. Gnarly.
Jeez.
And then make their land drop. They hadn't already.
That was pretty rad.
Oh! That didn't work. I guess we got a card out of their hand. You know what I mean? So if we overgrown Tomb, we could bring in the Nightbinder and then shoot in Brazen Borrower. So I think we go ahead and do that. Well, the Brazen Borrower is not really worth it, but I guess Nightpack Ambusher might be better. And I got Umari and one other card in their hand. This is only creatures? Oh no, it's a permanent spell, so they can even cast Deadweight. So that's what it is. So they're just recurring everything they can here. Alright, so there's Umar, or Lurrus. No, he's ours. Cast one thing this turn. Probably gonna cast the Kaya's thing to get some bonus there. So that will depend on, that'll make us think about what we want to do. We might want to amp Night Pack and then just eat something. Go to combat. Not instant speed. Nothing is doing extra damage, so they can't Deadweight to kill. Unless that's something in their hand can do that. So I think we just go for it here. Who do we block? On the protection, maybe? Oh no, this is going to draw more cards, actually. So if they have another Deadweight in our hand, we do get a little bit... Well, no,
I think Eidolon was the best move, because...
But if they cast an enchantment that kills this, they're not going to... So yeah, so they would have drawn a card here. So I'd rather not have them draw a card. So do we just drop Umari here and then have a big boy? Because the Nightbinder doesn't seem to matter right now. Creature, land. Land spells cost less! That's be funny. Alright, what do we got here, opponent? You got nothing in hand. Cast one thing out of your graveyard.
There's nothing in their graveyard.
It's all this stuff. It's all the stuff in their hand.
Oh, okay.
So they could, at most they could knock down Umari to a 1/2, which will... Okay, so they got that guy. So they're going to pump up Lurrus, which I'm going to block Lurrus because they don't have another one in hand right now. Definitely going to block there. They have nothing else that they can do here. They can get protection. No, they're just not going to go to combat. So they just got their guy out. Okay. So... we want to save that for cycling, actually. Ender's tapped. I think we just pass here. And a 1-mana Brineborn is kind of silly, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
So we have blue. We need 3 blue. Do we have 3 blue? We don't have 3 blue. We have 1, 2 blue. So we can't, like, make a super big Brineborn. We might want to start getting some air damage, so... Alright, so they're going to go combat. I think I'm going to go for the Lurrus here. If they give it protection, that's unfortunate. Yep, they're going to give it protection. And then afterwards, they're going to Deadweight it.
Should you?
But
I was gonna play that stuff while it's cheap.
yeah, no, that's definitely the
Okay.
plan. Do we want the flyer? No, the flyer can't block anything on the ground. So. Killing it, they keep drawing cards though. That's why that Hateful Eidolon is.
Yeah,
Worst.
that's a good card. At least they, yeah.
Sentinel's Eyes.
Geez. There we go.
Why they didn't do that pre-combat? All right, well that's nice. So this
That's
is a
pretty good.
non-human. So I think we just kill Lurrus, right? That seems like
Yeah.
the best thing to do here.
It'll stop stuff from coming back.
Want him on the top?
Now you can start slamming in the air.
We're at 10, but they have no cards in hand. Oops, I didn't. Oh, that was a.
Yeah, that
was
an
me
oops.
not
That was
paying
a
attention.
heavy oops, man.
Ah, jeez. So now they could just swing in with ball. Oh man, I feel like a dope. Probably
Hopefully
should have held it
nobody
up
saw
this
that.
cycle too, but.
Oh, what's up, Dragon Gem?
Hey, Dragon, how's
Hopefully
it
you
going?
didn't just see that.
You come to watch us make terrible punts like we just have last turn? Because it happened. Alright, so they're going to get all beefy. And they're going to go to combat and get in there. We're going to... Brineborn, which is going to pump our Dirge Bat. We're going to Brazen Borrower. Gonna pump, and I think we try to kill the Eidolon so they can't kill. They're gonna draw some more cards. Sentinel's Eyes goes back on, but it exiles their graveyard, so that's okay. Let's go ahead and kill the Hateful Eidolon. It is about craziness. Draw 2 cards.
That's for sure.
The worst. There's another one.
It's all about craziness.
Killing it.
Oh, jeez. It's all about craziness and not knowing what you're doing at all when you play.
Yeah,
Because
pretty much.
everything's new.
So we are basically dead next turn if we attack with the Dirge Bat. So that's a little bit better. Do we hold back the Dirge Bat? I think we do. Because we're almost dead. And a Castle Vantress wouldn't be too bad in this deck. Dark Phoenix, Rakdos Mutate deck. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds real good. I like, yeah, that tribal human deck seems to be going around. That sounds pretty awesome. We made one, but not based around hero. Yeah.
That's the whole point of this. Is the time to get out and have
Yeah.
fun. People are trying new goofy stuff, and is this game 1? We win game? No, we won game 1. This is game 2. Tokens are good.
Yeah.
They were 23
Yeah,
minutes in. We're only on
unfortunately,
game 2 here. That is totally fine. That's a flyer. They're going to draw 2 cards, though. God, I hate that. That's the worst. They're going to play another Sentinel's Eyes. Then they're going to play a Lurrus, and they're going to get... Oh, my God. Things. There's so many of them.
Hey, Dragon Gem, is that Abzan Humans?
I'm Sentinel's Eyes. Yep. So it becomes a 5/6.
Ah. Okay.
Yep. Oh my God. So now we can't block it. Oh, now we can't kill it. Oh, they're spreading it out. All right, let's hope that we don't get screwed here. They're gonna draw like a million cards here. Oh, it's only 3? Oh, it's 2 cards each. Oh, they just refilled their hand. That was brutal. Dead weight, right? Yeah. Oof. I got 30 life too. Well, I think we're dead here, folks.
That sounds pretty good. Esper, probably a lot of fun.
StandUpPoet. What are you saying, good game? You don't know what I have. That was just rude. Just assuming that I will lose the game. I could have, like, that destroy all non-land permanents. That is the Sultai one, isn't it? You don't know. He doesn't know. Alright, let's try that again. Maybe this may not make the highlights real for today, but we'll see. MrJayTee. Their opponent here. JT, we are on the play with a whole bunch of weird stuff in our hand. I mean, I guess we have all of our lands that we need, so keep it. Kind of rough, but
I wonder if you think March of the Multitudes will make a comeback with all these human tribal stuff. Would that work?
does it make human soldiers or just soldiers?
Might be just soldiers. 'Cause that would be dope if it was. Speaking of tokens.
All right, so they got Gruul. Well, that's crummy. Let's get this guy up before it dies to that. Oof. All right, well, that's not very good. I think we just triome here. Whoa! Spice 8 Rack has rated us with 79 people.
Whoa,
My goodness,
thanks, bud.
that is a very large raid. Thank you so much, Mr. Spice 8 Rack. And now you get to see us
a lot.
dirtle around with a terrible deck. You came in at like the worst time. Hello everyone. Oh, excellent. Well, hey, he definitely won that handily. All right, so if we try to block here, we lose both. We 2-for-1 ourselves. I don't think we want to do that. We're just gonna take the damage, but yeah, thanks a lot indeed. I did not see the GG, so I apologize if I just jumped through it. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a swamp, I think, here. And pass to our opponent. Hey, you too, man. Thank you very much. I much appreciate the raid. It's the biggest raid we've had, so thank you very much. And good games to you. So I think we want to... We're just going to lose... Oh, man, this card is awesome against us. I guess we just bring in the Night Pack Ambusher, and that's fine. Yep, so that's just going to smash. There's no point in trying to up that. We'd take a little bit less trample damage, but that's not super worrisome. I think we have to just try to take out... Wait, how come that didn't... Oh, it's only on their side. I was not playing this card or against this card correctly. Alright, so they may just finish it off with another ram through or an ambush. Okay. So we'll have to try to kill that in some respect. So we can, if we shock in, which is a little bit dangerous, we can be enough to kill it next turn. I think we just go for it here. See what our opponents have. All right, yeah. So I hope everyone is enjoying the early access event today. Oh my goodness, that's a...
That's gonna be trouble.
Yeah, I know. All right, we can Brineborn.
Says the ominous voice.
Yeah. This is Brew talking right now. Well, not this is not Brew. That's Brew talking. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Silpholara Press. That's a toughie. Alright, so we're going to take one. And we lose both our creatures, but at least they lose their Spellbreaker. 2 for 1s are great, aren't they? Alright, well, that and flash the sea octopus onto it later, I think. Awesome! That was a tough one. Oh my goodness. Alright, so this is just a 7/7 that we can't do anything against. Oh goodness. I think we just play this. I don't think we actually mutate this. It is very spicy. It's not going very well, as you could probably see. All these things are very, very untuned, but I think we can at least try to kill Godzilla. I can't believe I just said that. We can try to kill Godzilla next turn. Have to block with everything, too. They're probably going to kill Umari. Thing makes other 6/6s if it gets through. Alright, Nightpack Ambusher ain't bad. If we play this, we can't play it, though. We want to have the Ambusher... Well, I guess we could play this anyways. What does this do? One or more creatures deal kind of... Alright, so I think there's no real reason not to play this right now. Have a trigger or anything. We're going to choose creature again. Attacks. Pass it on. Yeah, that was a very spicy deck. But you know what? It makes a lot of sense. It definitely trigger city there. Alright, so they smash in. We are still left with a creature. They probably have some sort of bump, I mean. Great Henge, okay. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or no, sorry, just 3, 4 green. So they need one more to turn on Nylea. Then we're just kind of toasted. Alright, so they didn't get any Nylea. So... just pass it. Then see what happens. Domri's Ambush. Let's get that guy out of here. No punching for you today, Mr. Man. It comes in bigger, yeah, I know, but hey, you know, I do what I can. You gotta counter draw a card. I guess that wasn't the best thing, but it saved Umari from death, which is something that I do enjoy. Backing in for another Domri's Ambush. I just can't deal with these.
Wow, they just get bigger, huh?
I just can't deal with all these things. Oh no, no! Yeah, we're not gonna do so well here. I have a feeling. So that's not trampling, but it's just straight up damage. So we're gonna chump it. Don't want to go to 1 right now. At least we get more tokens if we actually have that guy down, and that's not gonna help us. I think we're toasted here. I think we definitely got outmatched by this rumbling sentry of everything has trample and damaging for... Oh my gosh.
Oh,
hey, at least
what's better than one?
Doesn't have haste, though.
Yeah.
They're just casting it to get the cards and try to find some other stuff. And I can block flyers, though, guys. Remember. Haven't seen any flyers out of this deck. Oh my goodness. Alright, this is ridiculous. Should we count lethal? 5, 13, 18. Alright, so... Oh, no, sorry, I didn't even see the questing beast. Yeah, good game. That was disgusting. I think we'll probably shelf this deck for now. And we'll try something else. It was not the best. And after 35
I think
minutes,
people want to see it, man.
People want to see this deck? I guess we could wait.
Yeah.
So we'll.
People were
we'll...
kind of excited.
All right, we'll roll it
They're
again.
impressed by your ability. They're impressed by your ability to do creature tribal here.
Yeah, well, you know. This is a set about creatures.
So what does chat think? What does chat think?
I think chat will determine if we stay at this deck after this game or not. I think we'll move on probably after this game. Try something else that's a little bit also spicy. We don't make anything that's not spicy.
That's a spicy hand right there.
I'm thinking we're gonna keep this hand actually too. Yeah, we can't cast that, but like
Everything else.
otherwise we can sort of build up our mana. Try to stay alive for a while, something like that. So now how do you say this opponent's name? Oshie?
I have no idea.
O'Shea?
Usually when I just don't bother.
Hey, it's our opponent.
I know that guy.
A couple of years ago, I made a double strike tribal EDH deck. Double strike is not a tribal.
Yeah, right?
Hey, I would not have disagreed with you. I think that is a perfectly reasonable tribe. And I would
And I'm not gonna lie.
happily consider that a tribe.
Yeah, and that sounds like a deck I would not want to play against.
Yeah.
It sounds really good.
Thinking more companions or more normal brewing for the next deck. I think we have another companion deck.
Yeah, the only other companion deck we have is we have a Lurrus. I know we were just talking about that in chat. And then other than that, we have like humans. We got some Is It stuff.
We got Borsicle Ride. We'll play Borsicle Ride next turn. For next
There
game.
you go.
So Borsicle Ride has a they have the inability. We can't cast instancing. So I think we just go ahead and kill Teferi. Because basically our entire deck is shut off right now.
Hey, nobody. Who was your commander? What colors was it?
Guessing it was probably like Boros or something like that, but then yeah, I don't know who the commander was. Alright, so we are not great on lane. So what do we want to actually play here? I think we don't play anything. We'll play something in response, maybe. Brazen Borrowers are killing me right now.
So we could show you guys. We have like about 10 decks built, based around some of the most popular, like we have the Ozolith, we have Lurrus, humans, we got the Boros cycle, Borsicle Ride, as he calls it.
Kalemne. Don't actually remember that guy. They're looking at our companion, which I have to say, like, out of all the cute little critters, this is not a nice companion to have. Like, that is not a soft... I mean, he's soft and squishy, but, like, he's not like the furry, like, thing you want to hug. Oh, Kaikar, eh? Right. So, like, do we just want to kill Kaikar? You just kill Kaikar before it goes off with anything else. They're running out of cards. We got like all the cards in our hand that we want. We're gonna get a blue for this.
Yeah, nobody. That looks like it'd be a fun deck. Boros,
Yep. Borsicle Ride is exactly what it sounds like. Yes. It should be a lot of fun. Zenith Flare is like sort of the finisher. It's got the turtle. Oh well.
Whereas I famously call him Approach of the Second Turtle. I love when they bring back mechanics.
All right, so they are going to pass through. All right, so what do we want to do here? We want to flash out this, and we could bounce her, but that doesn't make sense. So I guess it's this in Paragon. We don't have the 2 blue, so we'll be able to kill it, which is fine. Like, I'm fine with that. Pass. But at least we're like dealing with the things that they are putting out. Although now that we have creatures on the board, they're probably going to start destroying them. Hopefully dealing with their big things. I always thought that I'd go into Jeskai Fires. You get a cycle. Yeah. I can believe it.
Could see it. Yeah. It's definitely worth a shot.
Especially, like, I mean, just the cycling. It's just more free spells is just always good. Getting lands or getting things cycled away essentially because you don't use your mana for anything else is really nice. So, all right, so looking at our creatures. So they did this thing. So those permanents can't. Okay, well they're dead. So that doesn't matter. We could bounce one back to. Oh no, we can't. That's our. So we'll just toss out another Nightbounder, right? Because we can't cast our Borrowers. There's nothing else to kill, so we'll go ahead and pass. Get in for 2. And we'll hopefully be able to Nightpack Ambusher on the end step, unless we find that we need to kill something with our 3rd Murderous Rider. We've been drawn well with the Murderous Riders anyway. Another Narset. What they do with it. They try to kill the Cunning Nightbounder. It'll be unfortunate. They do not. They make themselves a delicious white mana. They shock in a Steam Fence and play Banishing Light. Seems good. Gonna target our Cunning Nightbounder, which seems good as well. Well, it's cheaper, although it doesn't matter. We can play Nightpack Ambusher. I guess we could bounce. We could actually bounce the Banishing Light back, but that wouldn't be reasonable. Just go to our turn. Wow, we are happily flooded with loads of removal. We'll end the turn.
I can feel your anger.
I am very angry. Got that right. I'm very angry. Because... Actually, I'm not really that angry. This seems like it's just dependent upon if we draw into some more threats. The life gain's not super great for us, but I think that if we, as long as we can sort of get through to the end, it matters. Alright, so whenever they cast a non-creature spell, they create an XX where a spell's mana cost, so they are going to play that now. So I think we'll probably bounce that. And that's all we can do, so we'll go ahead and... Do we need... We can shock in and actually play that, so we're going to do that. Go in for some damage, kill the Narset, attack face, pass turn. So we have another bounce, so if they decide to play that Jeskai-Nado spell again, we can hopefully get through that, or bounce it back again, and then try to get in. What, bouncing the Jeskai-Nado? Of course it is. that's a 6-mana spell. So we're not gonna so might as well just cast this guy because we can't do anything else. Bouncing things isn't gonna matter, so let's get our more damage on the board. You can resolve that. I'm not gonna try to do anything else.
You'll thank me later.
I guess you could bounce the Banishing Light, and then they could hit something else. The bounce someone in the sea, something like that. Bounce the Nightpack Ambusher.
I have a plan.
Have a plan. He has a plan, guys. Has a plan. Wait, is Oshi VX the guy in our chat? Is he the one we're playing right now? That would be a little weird. Anyone confirm or deny this?
I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, that's a name that,
Doesn't that seem a little fishy to people? Alright, if we cast the Nightpack, we can still bounce stuff, so... I think we do that. We'll go ahead and go with that.
As long as he's not watching, I guess. Looking at our hand, I guess it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, people are doing that. If they really want to do that, they really want to do that. This is not an event that's like... up for money or anything. So.
And I guess he could see all the fire we got.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, I probably should have.
Nah, I'm just kidding around.
Hey,
But yeah, much respect, man.
No worries.
If anything, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it.
Oh, I'm very glad I bounced that. That was probably the best move I made the whole game. That's a 6-mana spell that I just don't want to see.
I mean, I could clearly see a theme between the Sharknado, your sleeves. Like, I kind of get what you're doing here.
Sorry, I'm crushing a dream. Hopefully you'll get one shark out of it.
I do respect it heavily, though. Gotta love it.
All right, so what are you gonna follow up with here? So I see a couple ways that we can sort of progress through. Hopefully, I mean, it really depends on what we see out of. Well, that's one thing that would change our plans. So nothing we can do about that. We'll lose our creatures. At least 2 of them were tokens. We didn't lose too much value there. We're gonna pass.
I mean, now's a good chance to Slither Wisp and just start gaining value, right?
Yeah, it's that or it's this for extra damage. I guess theoretically it doesn't use a little bit of card draw. Man. No, we could use the card draw. That's really what we need right now. They have some. Maybe that was just the. All right, so if I don't think we want to lose that, so let's go ahead and play that. I don't think we want to do that, because that sort of shuts us off for things, so I think we just go for 3. So the problem here is that they have another board wipe to get our value off of the Slither Wisp. We just have to run into it, which isn't fun. I know they want to get that Sharknado down. I'm very aware that they want that Sharknado. I don't blame it. I can't believe this card.
So good.
That's like that shark is like.
I almost see a faint smile in his mouth that it's like, yeah, I'm here. I'm doing this.
All right.
I'm flying around. What are you going to do?
So what can we do here? If we play out the Ambusher, it's not lethal. Oh, no, it is lethal. So if they don't have counter magic, theoretically this is lethal. So we're going to try. They are playing Jeskai, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did have it. Do we go for it? I think we go. Because if they have point removal, then maybe we can get around it too. So, what do we got?
They got Settle the Wreckage open.
I can't handle that. You know that. You know I can't handle that. Are they going to cycle the shark?
Probably.
The shark potato? Electro Dominance. Interesting.
Twist.
So, here's something...
You got to do it, man.
I don't, actually. So what are they going to cast is the thing that matters. If they can cast, so 4... I guess they could have a board wipe, but that would be... Why wouldn't they point it at us?
No. They're tapped out. If you Dirge Bat and pump... Or no, Dirge Bat doesn't... No, I was thinking Dirge Bat would pump him, but he's a 3/3.
So we can... Oh, you mean trying to... I get what you mean. All right, so here's what I'm going to do instead. Oh, I can't do this because it's... I keep forgetting about that. That's the worst. All right, so we let that happen, right? And hopefully the thing that they're going to cast from their hand is not a board wipe. It's a Narset. Well, that's fine.
That's more than fine.
Because we still win because we have... We just have to cast anything that's flash.
Merely the result of practice.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Boom.
That's it. Boom.
Oh, man.
Good game.
That was good game.
That was a good game.
Good game, Mr. Oshi. All right, well, that was, I think that'll wrap up our Sultai Flashtate deck. That was a little bit of a goofy foray into new cards. So let's just quickly, like, little wrap up. So what did we learn from playing that? We learned that the mana is super sloppy. And we knew that going in. We definitely could find ways to fix that. I think that the Murderous Riders were very key in that game, at least in the beginning. We kind of got a little bit flooded in the end. But the fact that we do have a bunch of removal with the Dirge Bats and the Murderous Riders is pretty good. We never got to see our top end here, and Umari actually doesn't really seem to do, or we don't really need it. Maybe it would be if we drew more into like the Slitherwisp side of the deck, where we would be drawing a lot more cards for playing a lot more of our creatures. Then that would actually make Umari a little bit more powerful and synergistic in our deck. We just didn't get there. And that might be just the way that we built the deck. It also could just be variants. I thought that was fun. So that'll wrap up this video for the early access Ikoria. Thank you again for Wizards for sponsoring this account, and I hope you enjoyed the deck. Thank you very much.